Hey guys, it's Amanda, also known as Amateur Aries, and today we're talking about my August favorites. Sorry I haven't done this in a couple of months. I honestly haven't been doing much in the last couple of months because of my new medications, so I haven't really been able to try anything, watch anything, play anything, or do anything. So these are mostly my media favorites, like stuff that I've been watching and doing, that I've been just doing as of lately, that I've been really enjoying. So you have something to try out on yourself, or for yourself, or etc. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's start with TV, because that's what I always seem to start off with. And for a while I was watching a lot of TV shows and I just didn't care a lot about them. I'm looking down because I'm going to make sure I can read you reviews about them. My all-time favorite thing that I watched in the last month and a half, I actually watched this within 3 days. I say month and a half because it's like, this is my top favorite thing I've watched in what I can say in a couple of months, because I can't remember the last thing I watched that I really enjoyed. I watched this within 2 to 3 days and I literally binged it. And normally this girl, I watch a couple episodes of something and if I really enjoy it, I still stop and I watch something else. I just flip through different things occasionally. Often I don't watch something through. I think I have a problem with completing things. I don't like to complete things a lot. This show I actually watched all the way through. Like, when I got home from dropping off Zach, or picking up Zach from work, I would sit there and watch it, and he would just watch me watch it, and he's like, what the heck? Because we have two TVs, because he watches his stuff, I watch my stuff. And it's called Kingdom, and it is a Korean drama. It is a zombie flick. Well, TV series. It is so good. Oh my god. The diseased king rises, and a mysterious plague begins to spread. The prince must face a new breed of enemies to unveil the evil scheme and save his people. It is so good. It's so good, I'm gonna buy it on DVD. That's how good it is. And very rarely do I find a TV show that I'm like, I have to buy this. I have quite a few TV shows, but it's not like I have to buy this. It's like, oh, I found this for very cheap. I really liked it, so I'm grabbing this. So just in case I have something to watch behind my work schedule, I can do that. But this one's like, I have to buy this. And there's very few shows that I'm like that with. Like, Black is another one, which is another Korean drama about Grim Reapers, and Kingdom is going to be my next one that I'm going to be doing that with. So Kingdom is super good. I finished it. I loved it. I'm waiting for the next season. I'm wondering when it's coming out. It better come out because I'm going to be seriously upset if it doesn't. My next show that I'm watching, I actually just started watching this, and the only reason why I'm watching this, it's not even the type of show that I usually watch. And the only reason why I'm watching it is because it's everywhere right now. I'm like, okay, it looks like it's good. It looks like it has potential. And I would like to write romance-like type stuff in the future, so I figure I'll watch some romance stuff so I can get an idea how to write them. Not like explicit like romance stuff, but I would like to add romance to my stories one day. And I want to make sure that I write them good. And you probably can guess it just from that alone, with how popular it is right now. And it's Outlander. I'm only on the 4th episode of the 1st season. And I'm still not sure if I like it. Like, I'm on the 4th episode, I'm still not sure if I like it. My husband got into it. That could tell you something about our relationship. He got into it. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I like it. So here's a little bit of information about it. It's a big paragraph, but let me just try to read it as fast as possible. After serving as a British Army nurse in World War II, Claire Rendell is enjoying a second honeymoon in Scotland with her husband Frank, an M16 officer looking forward to a new career as an Oxford historian. Suddenly, Claire is transported to 1743 and into a mysterious world where her freedom and her life are threatened. Again, it's one of those ones that I'm not sure if I like it. It's a history one, like, you go back in time, you learn about the history a little bit, but there's a lot of romance and possibly sex in it. I've seen one sex scene so far in the 4 episodes, and it's no Game of Thrones, but you know. My next show, let me see if I can get the right one. It's called The Unexplained. There is a series called The Unexplained or Unexplained, and there's another one called The Unexplained, but it's spelt differently, and that's the one I'm talking about. It has William Shatner as the host, but talks about different mysterious things, what it could be, why they're mysterious, curses, haunted areas, and I absolutely love that stuff. I love watching that stuff. I could watch that stuff all day, all night, and study that stuff hardcore. Like, it is hardcore how I study that stuff. If you don't know, I have a channel that talks about this stuff called Between Monsters and Men. And where I study the cases, I kind of give you my opinion on what they could be, what I think they might not be, etc., etc. So I hope you guys would like that if that's something you're interested in. So that's all that, like, that's, I guess I've tried different shows lately and I haven't been getting into them, so I kind of just, these are the 3 that I've been watching. Like, okay, I will watch this. Now, games. I've been actually playing a lot of games lately. So, I've been playing Warframe, which I've talked about before on my channel. I've been playing Rune Factory 4. I've been playing Story of Seasons Trio of Towns. And I've been playing, of course, my all-time favorite, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Well, actually, my all-time favorite is Majora's Mask. But this is my second on my list. Why Majora's Mask? Because it's creepy. Yeah. So, I played these 2 before, but... oh, jeez. I played these 2 before, I just never finished them. I got really far in this one, but I could not activate a scene I wanted to activate, so I decided to restart. That's how it is right now on these games. These 3 games, yes, I'm rotating them, so. And Warframe I play usually during my lunchtime. So when Zach is at work, I work, or when he's at lunch, I eat lunch or play some video games, and when he gets off of lunch, I get off of lunch and go back to work. So that's how we do our relationship. That's how we do we. So that's the stuff I've been playing. Books. I've been reading really just 1 book, and that's The Mummy. Yes, based off of the movie. So it's an older book. It's not old. It came out right after the movie came out. But I'm reading it because I really love the movie. It's one of my top favorite movies. And I love, like I said, I like cryptids, mysteries, and stuff like that. So I'm reading the book because I want to read the book. And I'm thus far so far, not very far at all. But it's pretty good so far. It gives us some backstory to it that you wouldn't expect, like, oh, that makes a lot of sense, or that's pretty cool, or that's pretty different. It gives you a little bit of backstory to it. So I definitely recommend reading books to movies sometimes, because sometimes they give you backstories that you just really wanted to know. Like, oh, what happened to this guy? And it actually tells you a little bit. And you're like, yes! So it almost feels like you're getting a finisher in a way. And lastly, I want to talk about 2 more things that are my top favorites right now. My stomach is growling. I'm sorry if you can hear it. I'm really hungry right now. And that's my favorite movie of all time. And that's saying a lot because I've watched a lot of movies. And that's Tale of Tales. I love Tales of Tales. It's so good. So I like fairy tale stories. And this is not like Disney fairy tales. It kind of gives you some pretty bad endings. So it's like not bad endings, but like bad endings like, man, I wasn't expecting that, holy crap, kind of endings. So it's really good. I'm not going to read the back because I don't know how to pronounce most of these words, but I'll try. In the kingdom of Long Treslis, the king and his queen attempt to conceive a child through very unusual means. Meanwhile, in the high hills, the none too bright monarch marries his daughter off to a brutal ogre while developing a strange obsession with breeding a giant flea. At the same time, the sex-obsessed ruler of Strongcliff is in for a shock when the woman with whom he falls in love with is not quite what she seems. It's so good. It's 3 different stories together and it combines into one story eventually, and it's so good. It's based off of J.M. Bastet. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm just going to put it right here. I don't want to butcher it because his stories are so good. I want to get his books and I want to read them. That's how good they are to me. So that's one of my favorites, and I'm going to talk about something that actually is sponsored quite often with YouTubers. I'm not being sponsored by any of this stuff that I'm talking about right now, but this is something I watched being sponsored quite a lot by my favorite YouTubers, and I went into it and I've subscribed to it and I'm loving it. It's Skillshare, where you can basically learn a whole bunch of different topics, learn a different, drawing, lifestyle, psychology, money, etc. It has a whole bunch of different classes. It's so good. I love learning, so I was super excited about it. I got 1 month free, and Now I'm paying $15 a month. I think it's $15. Someone said it's $15 for the first month and it continues for 10, but mine said $15 a month, so that's what I'm paying for right now, and it's so good. I'm like always on it. I'm on it almost every single day. I'm doing a lot of drawings from it, which maybe one day I'll show you my drawing book. And I'm learning a whole bunch of stuff on it, guys. I'm learning a lot of writing stuff. It's so good. Let me see if I can just pull it up for you. It has an app also, but I prefer the website itself. So this is what it looks like. Let's see, it gives you different categories. Let me show you my classes. I have drawing and painting, physical fitness, crafts, languages, life, gaming, writing, and blogging, and psychology. So there's my list, and it's pretty good. I have like a lot of stuff. The one I have most in is drawing and writing and painting, because I want to learn how to water paint. It's just so good. I would definitely recommend it if you like to learn. It's different. It's not like, it doesn't have like hardcore stuff like epidemics, paleontology, etc., but it does have some really interesting topics, and it's really fun, and it's easy to do, and you're not like pushed to do the projects, but you can do projects and show them off, and other people can rate them, and it's interesting. It's very interesting. So that is all for my August favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed. Nothing is sponsored in this video. Nothing is usually sponsored. I just collaborate half the time, and I don't get paid. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hope you have a good day.